Hey guys, this is Primeval, back with part 8 of our subscriber multiplayer multi-session Thursday night game, where we were the Huns, or we are the Huns. I don't know how much longer we'll be around for though. In the last episode, our capital was nuked by the Songhai, and the Americans have been repeatedly declaring war on us. The Americans aren't as much of a threat as the Songhai. The Songhai are leading on production, and we are continually trading places with them as for who the tech leader is. So I think the stream is just kicking in now. Greetings, everyone. And we'll try to recap while we load up. I have been sending some messages to the Americans, trying to see if they'll declare peace and join me in the fight against the Songhai, because that's the only way we'll be able to bring the Songhai down. So as far as I'm concerned, it is in America's best interest to do that, but JL109 doesn't seem to be going for that, so it looks like it'll be a war. We actually don't have any units in position given the terrain, the chokes of the mountains, and the fact that the Songhai do have air superiority thanks to their 5 triplanes. We'll probably have to go bring our army around and beat up the Americans. That isn't actually great for us. I would rather leave the Americans with an army so that they could deal a lot of damage to the Songhai. However, since they aren't going to take peace, our only other option then is to try to grab a bunch of cities that are outside of nuke range from Songhai and hope that we can somehow sneakily crawl our way back. So we'll see what we can do. We'll reposition some of these guys and hope we got that shot off. We did. What else did I want to do here? Yes, so Medina's gonna fall here. We don't have any units inside. That's just fine. I should go and bring my cavalry units over in case I want to take and return from Medina there. Okay, so the Americans do have, let's see if the chat's online. Hey Casey Spencer, thanks for tuning in. Right, so we might want to retake that city. They do have the 1 anti-aircraft gun, so I don't want to have my Great War bombers die needlessly there. However, this artillery is out of range, so it's also out of range of our bombers. Alright, well we definitely don't want to go head on with that anti-aircraft gun. We might just have to give up Medina there. Yeah, I guess our army is in no position to push back against the Songhai. The Americans won't take peace, so we'll just go and use our army on the Americans. That's pretty much the only option until they see a reason. But of course, if we go and take their cities and destroy their units, they'll probably not at all be inclined to join us against the Songhai. Right, so we can go and make peace with Arabia as well. It's AI controlled today. I suppose I should probably do that. Negotiate peace. So he's willing to give me a city, and I guess that counts as an AI trade. Well, let's not worry about that for now. The Great War bombers, though, do need something to do. I'll have you heal up. Don't want to waste these units or have them die needlessly. There is the 1 anti-aircraft gun, and attacking the these infantry here will be pretty deadly. Let's pull back with these workers. I do have a bunch of fallout that I need to clean up. Have you rest there. do have uranium hooked up. Let's have a look at what America's plan is. Are they trying to go for a tourism victory? That doesn't look terribly viable here, at least at their current tourism per turn. City-state-wise, no one has a large number of city-states. We're not in danger of losing anything to the Diplo victory. Looking at demographics, we are leading slightly on tech. The Songhai are just a little bit behind. I think we expended our great scientist last turn to try to avoid him dying from a nuke. We are behind the Songhai on military, so the only thing we can do here is hope that the Americans see reason. So I do hope that the Americans will change their mind. Otherwise, we are all done for. Have these guys hanging out here. You should probably run away. One anti-aircraft gun sitting around, one triplane. Alright, this guy should go and rebase so we can do some air sweeps around America. That's out of range. How about you? Range 7, the rebase distance is twice that, so 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So not to Mecca. Alright, so the Americans don't want peace here, so we will fight them. You'll definitely heal up, as will you. And triplanes, I don't want to risk losing these guys to some more nukes. Let's get on over to Savannah then. Okay, we're losing some gold here. There's Medina about to get knocked down. Meanwhile, there was an American aircraft carrier trying to hide from us. And I might be able to get a kill off on this Great War infantry. 2 hit points, not quite. If I wanted to sacrifice our artillery, I could finish it off. That's fine. He would die to a nuclear blast anyways. Okay, so now do I want to try knocking down Medina? There is that anti-aircraft gun. Triplane. Gonna drop that guy there. I can risk this Great War Bomber. He doesn't have too many promotions. Let's see how much damage he takes. Alright. So that's fine. This guy will heal. Go knock down Medina then. It's a safe attack, but I do risk losing this infantry. Costly attack. How badly Do I want to retake Medina here? Let's constantly attack with this guy as well. Okay, not quite. And cavalry unit doesn't do the job either. The Songhai and America are now friends. Alright, so the Songhai have this game in the bag then. We will need some extra happiness, so building the courthouse might be good. What's really hurting us here is that in addition to the Songhai doing well, they're also friends with the Americans and probably have a bunch of trade routes going, naval trade routes, with the Germans, the Arabians, and the Americans. And so they're not running into this massive negative gold per turn problem that I'm having. But we'll see what we can do here. It's probably not much, but we will play it out. Fortify. Set that to interceptor. And repair the science. And this caravan, where can I get gold or production? Let's go send some production to Mecca. See if we can speed up that atomic bomb by 1 turn. Not bad. Finish that oil well. Good. Alright, so the Songhai are ahead of us as far as percent techs go. Let's have a quick look at the analytics. We've got 20 playbacks. Cool. Glad all of you are enjoying the show, even though it is a little, I wouldn't say hopeless, but despite the fact that we're not doing terribly well here. Do an air sweep there, and I should try to hunt down that troublesome aircraft carrier. Okay, this artillery can grab accuracy. You go on alert, and we're going to bring a bunch of these workers back, as I mentioned, to deal with that fallout. American spy stole from Attila's court. What are these guys up to? Meanwhile, the Songhai are pumping out nukes non-stop. We've finished our research lab. Up next, an atomic bomb in 10. What will actually be useful for defending against nukes here? We may as well build an arsenal. We do want to stop the Songhai from spreading over to our other cities here. Okay, what happened to... Can we not work on the nuke because the too many air units? Alright, so let's go reposition this guy over to Damascus or Springfield. Looks like Springfield could use a little air power. And we will finish work on that bomb. Right, Great War Infantry needs to heal. Infantry, you will heal as well. Fortify. Scrub fallout. Alright, Great War Bombers, let's take down some of that artillery. But I also would like to retake the city. Okay, we'll go create a puppet. And we should probably pull out. But we'll wait until Medina takes some damage. We do have a great work there, but I don't have anywhere else to put that worker music, so I won't be able to rescue that. And let's stand up here. Will Medina fall this turn? Quite possibly. Alright, make sure that I'm constructing things that are actually useful. The Kremlin. It'll be nice. We get the social policy plus the increase in production for armored units. So tanks could be useful here, but overall things are looking pretty grim. The Songhai do have a nuke stationed in Suhar, ready to counter-nuke any nukes that might appear on my end. And they have been winning all of the fast clicks, so I'm not too confident that we will be able to counter-nuke them before they get their nuke off. But if we can, that'll definitely be nice. It'll help swing things in our favor. Looks like we've got a bit of a freeze / loading screen here. We started the stream 10 minutes later than the usual 7:30 start time, but we started right on time, which was pretty nice. Everyone was in chat and ready to go right at 7:30. I set it a little later just because I was a little late at work. I made it home just in time for 7:30, and I haven't eaten dinner yet, so I'll probably cut this short, as in we won't go right till 9. I have some steak in a delicious Coca-Cola marinade, and I'm looking forward to that. Now, hopefully we don't sit at this loading screen for too long. Now, fighting the Americans doesn't really gain us too much. We do have a stronger army, so fighting them at least gives our army something to do, because we can't use the army against the Songhai, given that if we concentrate our units around them, they'll just nuke us. Plus, we're at a stalemate, and we can't bring our Air Force to bear, thanks to all those triplanes. On the other hand, I suppose if we went and, say, captured Washington, we'd gain a bunch of wonders, which would be nice, but it doesn't actually benefit us, because the only way we can take down Songhai is with a little help from the other players. Alright, so there goes Medina. We could go and do an air sweep here. Let's go air sweep that guy. And we didn't get the message, but since it didn't say encounter no resistance, I assume we did take care of some units there. This looks fine. Alright, we did get ourselves a paratrooper, that'll be nice. Let's go and grab some rough terrain. Perhaps this guy will be useful for our war with America. Perhaps we can drop in and grab Washington, although that is future planning there. There is a UN vote. Connected Medina and lost Medina. Here we can get up to bombardment 3, hopefully closer to logistics. Now, should we knock down Medina? Yes, we should. We can get a free infantry kill out of the deal, assuming we can completely knock the city down. Well, it looks like we might need the assistance of this artillery piece. Alright, so we're not going to take Medina this turn. The Americans have a few more anti-aircraft guns in the area, which will make things a little more difficult for our Air Force. And these guys were running over to the capital to deal with some fallout. Right, what do I need to repair most urgently here? Switch over to Teleview. I guess I would like some of this production back. Let's go and repair the silver mine. Move that fallout. Bazooka is approaching, pillaged our sugar, which is annoying. Alright, we killed that cavalry unit, that's nice. And assign delegates. So embargo the Songhai. Yeah, I'm all for that. Okay. Over it go. They're working on the Apollo project. The Songhai would be in a nice, safe position to go space. Tullis Court is starving. Rocketry. Can't steal from the Songhai since we've apparently eclipsed them in tech again. Belgrade lost its horses. World's Fair was not passed. Embargo Songhai was not passed. That really is too bad. Infantry was bombarded by Medina. Let's go and do an air sweep. There. Take down some of these infantry. Guess we can. We lost one bomber there. Costly attack. We'll go for effect there. Can we run in with the paratrooper? No, not quite. We'll go hang out over here. And repair that mine. Meanwhile, we are hunting for the Songhai fleet. Or we'll just go and deal with the Americans, since they're the only one we can do anything to. I suppose we could send guys along underneath the ice sheet here, take out the one battleship that I can see. Hoping I can use a nuke to deal with those guys though. And I also hope all of my workers don't get nuked. Would be wise to keep some of those guys in reserve. Fortify. I'll have this guy just hang out over here. Maybe I'll put up a farm or something. Okay, all that seems fine. Let's grab an instant heal here and fortify. It's a costly attack. Go do an air sweep. And sending in one of our bombers is going to be a risky proposition. Alright, let's try this. No, he still has one air defense from the second anti-aircraft gun. Swap this guy forward. Alright, let's kill that. We'll go create a puppet. Now, this artillery should be out of range of the second anti-aircraft gun. I'll risk the less experienced bomber. Yeah, let's send in this Great War bomber. We'll see if we can take that out. Alright, we did take some damage there. Hitting this guy is risky, but I think we've used up both of the anti-air attacks now, so let's go do that. Yes, we did destroy that artillery, so that's good. Go to that farm, and we can leave that there. This infantry needs to heal for sure. And we're still looking for subs. It's good we got the first shot off there on that Songhai sub. And here, Fallout to be scrubbed. The Songhai have rocket artillery in position now. This isn't great. We did get ourselves the Kremlin, so that's nice. No, not necessarily the most exciting. Should probably pull this guy out of the city. And I also want to find and kill that Songhai sub. Seems like he's managed to flee. Aircraft carrier and an atomic bomb. Well, that's not good. So we don't want to crowd too many people around Mecca. We'll spread some of these units out. And I can grab a policy here. Let's see, what do I want? Faster experience, so that probably won't be terribly useful. Great people generation could be useful. Gold is not great in our situation. We have enough happiness. Alright, let's go with great scientist generation there. And that'll hopefully help us keep pace with Songhai. Alright, our nuke is done. We'll use that, hopefully kill off the airplanes there. Don't know if that was effective. Don't believe it was. We'll also move the Great Scientist away from Savannah just in case. And go atomic bomb time. Medina was recaptured. And this guy should probably take an insta heal. Go fortify there. Telescourt is starving. Alright, this triplan will go and do air sweep. Air sweep up here, please. And then we'll try to take down that other artillery. Now we will risk the injured one. Alright, no air defense there. Good. As for this guy, there is enough air defense here that I don't want to risk that. And here we've got a carrier with an atomic bomb. And our subs won't get there in time. We will likely lose our Air Force here then. Let's go and spread that out a little. Means next turn we won't be able to pack quite as large a punch. Probably also want to retreat this cavalry unit. Alright, scrub Fallout, and scrub more Fallout. This stage, we can go send production to Savannah. How much damage should I deal here? Alright, not bad. Okay, this all seems fine. The Americans have their nukes ready. If we're lucky, no, we won't be able to get there in time. You should fortify. Deal damage before you die. Out of range, and there the nuke landed on Mecca. We lost our units, and 3 of our air units. Drop them there. We should pillage that shortly. These guys probably want an instant heal. Bombard. Good to go with that rocket artillery. And there's the arsenal done. Go atomic bomb. Fortify. And it's fine. Okay, prepare. And Let's get the tiles around our capital back up. When would I want to use this great scientist? Do I have a key tech that I'm going for? We could try to grab satellites first, grab great scientists with that. But then building Hubble means fewer nukes. Now, unfortunately, our nuke was unsuccessful at taking down Songhai's Air Force here, whereas the American nuke did obliterate ours, which was too bad. Okay, demands incense. Jails completed. Broadway, probably hoping for a cultural victory. Let's try to hide back here. We lost a submarine to a submarine. Back off here. Maybe shoot that at the end of turn if we don't get any new info. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we could send our nuke over at that capital. It seems like that would be appropriate revenge. We can get some gold off of this cargo ship as well. Okay, choose production. There's courthouse done. Let's go and grab a factory. It's better than nothing. Alright, let's grab a mobile salmon 27. Fine, let's grab the factory. That's repaired. Repair some other stuff. And we can send food or production to Savannah. And hide our workers in case we get nuked again. We'll hide Tycho Brahe here, over in the new Uranoborg. And what are we doing with this guy? We would have liked to take out that bazooka, but he's gone and hidden himself. This Great War Bomber will heal up. Germany is radiation free. Uh-oh, I think we've got another loading screen situation here. And I think I do have a sub that might be in trouble. Probably want to move him at the start of next turn then. Hey, sweetie. Are you hungry? So the chat is pretty quiet today. Hopefully our last stand here, trying to hold off against the combined forces of the Songhai and the Americans isn't too depressing. It is a little frustrating that the Americans think that a good plan is to continue their war with us, but I can understand why at this stage of the game they are continuing with that, since we have been killing a bunch of their units. But at the start of the episode, it really would have been better for America to join us against the Songhai. I can't see any way of them winning now that the Songhai are in such a strong position. Alright, save the submarine. Let's move back a tile at the very least, and maybe move into position to intercept that cargo ship. So anywhere along this line is fine. And in fact, oh, please move there now. Oops. Alright, good enough. This is all fine. Building nothing but nukes, and there the Songhai have grabbed Hubble Space Telescope, so I don't have to worry about trying to grab that myself. What would be useful for us? XComs would be nice, going up this whole bottom side, and that would grab us the land ship and the tank, which is, of course, extra good for us since we have the Kremlin. Cavalry units, and the Americans have a bomber, their unique unit bomber. Let's go and drop this right on Washington, see how they like it. And maybe next time we'll send the bomb at America's army. Fortify here. Go and send, well, let's get until this court growing again. Let's grab more fallout. Triplanes. Let's get this over towards Medina. And we'll hide infantry back in Attila's court. I don't think that's a good candidate for more bombs, so if anything, bombs will fall on Bachiras or Savannah. Everyone is connected. And let's... How are my workers doing? Can we get over here to repair these tiles? We do have more land. That's the only thing we're leading on here. 2% behind on tech. Great. Scientist-wise, let's have a look at this. We won't have any for quite a while. Let's employ all of the Search labs. And we'll switch over to production focus. Try to finish that nuke a little sooner. Alright, how's this sub doing? We would like a small cash infusion. Absolutely. Let's go and pillage that. 200 gold, not bad. And we do want to get that shot off. Oh, well, that was a shame. Okay, assigning delegates. World leader. We will, of course, be voting for ourselves. Get some delegates there. Let's go and drop a triplane over in Mecca. We can provide a counter to that B-17, although triplanes versus B-17s don't really stack up well against each other. Plus we've got these anti-aircraft guns, artillery. Cavalry can hang out back here, Great War bombers. Let's get a bit of intel on Boston. Don't appear to have any air defense here. Let's test that out. No, they do not. That's out of range. We could go and upgrade this guy, and that seems like a wise move. We'll only have enough gold for that this turn. It's got a road going between Boston and Springfield. Alright, do we want to be knocking Boston down here? Or let's go grab, drill, fortify, and repair. Up next, let's go and grab. Don't really want any of this stuff. I could go for a granary, make a proposal. We'll go and what could possibly be useful for us here? Let's go and repeal the embargo against us. Cavalry unit hangs out. Triplane should probably retreat here. So the Americans are slowly rolling forward with their army here. Mecca has Tower of Pisa and the Alhambra. Hey, Uncanny Luck, thanks for tuning in. Don't know how much longer Mecca's going to last here. I will try to pull the infantry unit out to save him at the last second there. But I don't know how much luck I'll have with that. Let's see, do I have some more infantry that could help with that? No, I don't want to pull anyone else away from Batiras. Go and... well, we could go airdrop here and take out that artillery. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a bad plan. Okay, logistics, that's nice. Got another promotion. This guy can take... we'll go grab Shock, hang out in Attila's court to heal up. You need to fortify. Battleships and rocket artillery do quite a lot of damage there. Fortify for now. Triplanes go on intercept, and this guy should probably go and retreat. Bombers go knock on Boston. And that would probably kill the bombers. So let's just have you fortify heal. Fighter, on the other hand, can go try to take out this bazooka. Nearly. Now, why is it that I can't... oh well. Road and repair. I suppose we could sell some of our buildings here before Mecca gets captured. Another atomic bomb online. And we should probably hide the great scientist a little farther away from these atomic bombs. Savannah got nuked. That's too bad. I will need to recall some of these workers to repair that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now if I land the nuke directly on the city, maybe I'll have better luck at taking out those aircraft. Let's queue up a rocket artillery. Arabia Storm Tech. Go deal some damage here. Maybe sell a university. And do I want just nuke right here? That's about as close as I can get, or should I reposition the bomb? Alright, there goes Mecca. With this mobile SAM sitting here, I can't risk sending in my aircraft to knock Mecca back down. Walk up here and pillage a trading post. And this guy, we can't risk having trade routes so close to the enemy lines. Let's go and rebase to Savannah. Keep on trying to pump out those bombs. That's pretty much all we can do here. Play spoiler, and we'll send production to Attila's court. And yeah, let's go use this great scientist before he dies in an unfortunate accident. Great Barrier Reef over here. Larger crater. Alright, what do the Songhai lands look like? They've got a bunch of nice coastal cities. And they are indeed trading. Who are they trading with? Someone mysterious and way over here. Right, so they have a bunch of coastal cities, 3 core cities here, plus the cities that they've captured from Rome and ourselves. Let's go pillage that. Take this guy down. And this triplane. Guess we may as well upgrade that. We should have saved the money, figure out where bomber is instead. There's something else I can sell. We're not really making very much of our things here. We could sell the workshop. We wouldn't get enough, get ourselves enough to buy anything. Could sell courthouse. I will leave that all as it is. This guy here will fortify. Pull these guys back. Right, so America wants peace. There is no good reason to keep on fighting. Let's see what else they have. They've got cotton, got their own uranium. Alright, so we can accept that. Alright, so what's going on in Gao? I hope he doesn't have bomb shuttles already. No, he doesn't, and he's only a little ahead of us on tech, so that's fine. And this guy needs somewhere safe to hide, perhaps in Savannah. Go repair this. And I suppose we can go and make peace with Arabia. They would give us a city there. Yeah, sure. We can do that. Oh, it's got a musician's guild. Alright, we're gonna create ourselves a puppet. And here. We should probably finish the trade route between Cologne and Never Had a Chance. And what do I want to do with this spy? Let's go make peace here. Then we'll move this spy to a city-state. If America can actually get off several nukes on the Songhai cities here, things will even out a little. Alright, so what are the Songhai up to? They're starting to spread their units out. Let's see if we can kill all the aircraft there. No, the aircraft survived. It's too bad, because I lost my aircraft when the Americans nuked us. If I dropped... That's a lot of spaceship parts queued up. Alright, let's see these guys. Let's grab barrage. And I don't have any paradrop functions on my bazookas. Get in here and heal up. Bombarded by a battleship. Working on combined arms. Let's switch that over to a land ship. We need the oil. We're getting a lot of our oil from Mecca. And that citadel has been pillaged. Do we have any city-states we can get oil from? Ragusa we're at war with, and Sydney wants a trade route, and they're already friends with America. Sydney's way over here. Am I even within range of possibly trading with Sydney? I could. Baghdad, Sultana. Cargo ship in 7. It's better than nothing. Let's go rebase this guy over to... Well, we don't really have a better target. Let's just drop him into Cologne. So Slaviers asks which victory condition is easiest. In multiplayer, the easiest, or at least the soonest to get is of course domination, but if you're separated by a lot of geography and you get to the late game, then the science victory is easier. In single player on Deity, I'd say that the economic victory used to be the easiest until they slightly increased the difficulty on that. But it's still, I'd say it's still the easiest. The Diplo victory, you just maintain good relations with the AI, and then buy up city-states. Sometimes you need to resurrect another civ, or build the wonders that give you votes, and then you have enough for the Diplo victory. Great War Bombers. We really do need a source of oil. Wonder if the Germans have any oil, and if they don't have oil. Okay. They might eventually have oil, but they don't have any at the moment. Losing gold. Sophia and Germany now allies. Forces from Belgrade. Add to queue. Put some turns into mobile sims or rocket artillery. Trying to get both the nukes finishing at around the same time. Intercept, and fine, I'll just go and gift this guy to Belgrade. Switch this back into the queue and drop some cavalry over here. If I can get over this way, I should try to repair that oil. Maybe next turn I can. Well, would be within range attack of the city. I think I plundered my own oil with that nuke. How foolish. Let's just go and repair this, and then we'll go and try to repair our oil later. Chris Toad is saying that I should construct some doors, which will give me a massive boost. That doors are very nice in FTL. Maybe I'll get back to some of that, but I don't know what can save me here in this game. I guess the only thing that can save me is some nice nukes off by the Americans. That could help level the playing field a little. Nuclear missiles currently building in Gao. And Slaviers is saying that the science victory is the most difficult for him on duty. On duty, I usually end up catching up to the AI towards the end of the game. The problem I'm having in my Assyria duty playthrough, which is my Tuesday live stream, is that Brazil is probably going to beat us to a cultural victory before we can pull anything else off, be it domination or science. Alright, so all this seems fine. Triplanes and fighters. You fortify there. Don't know if I want to move the anti-aircraft gun in yet. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I suppose that would be safe. Don't need to hit the city directly. Batiras is starting to take some hits. Maybe we should station some infantry out in front. Or at least get a little closer. Let's get some more of the stuff repaired. Alright, assigning delegates. We definitely want to repeal the embargo against us. Banning silver. Do we currently get happiness from silver? We do, but we have plenty of excess happiness, so don't worry about that. Rather repeal that embargo. Have you guys wait here, repair that. Push over this way. We've got a bomber and a Great War bomber. What's the range on this bomber? We could go and hit Suhar. And this bazooka, let's drop you over here. So Slavier still wants to know what I think the hardest victory condition on single player it is. I'd say right now, it feels like the domination is hardest on single player, if only because my Assyria DD domination game is not going very well. And one of the problems I have with domination is I think one of the comments for my last video in the DD domination series is that I play very cautiously, and that's not working out too well now that the AI has some options to finish the game a little sooner than it did prior to the more recent patches. So they can win well, they actually used to be able to win a diplomatic victory if you weren't paying attention fairly early, so around 280. But in the game that I'm playing with Assyria, Brazil, thanks to their Carnival 100% boost to tourism, is in danger of grabbing a cultural victory sub 280. And with how much our neighbors, the Zulu, slowed us down at the beginning, it's going to be very hard to knock them down and or capture other cities before that cultural timer runs out. So anyways, we're just waiting for the Songhai to finish their turn. Maybe we'll get off some nukes, and then it's past 9. I do want to go and grab my dinner, so we'll probably end it after this next turn. What's happening here? Enemies near. A bunch of units are running around. My cat is also hungry for her dinner. Waiting for players. 3% behind the Songhai on tech. And more units poking around here. Let's go deal a bit of damage that way. And pop forward with our units here. Okay, so the battleship has withdrawn. Maybe he is anticipating a nuke from us. He might have spies in both Batiras and Attila's court, so he knows when these guys might be finishing. Let's go drop the double nuke. We will miss out on killing battleships. And we did not take out the aircraft, which is irksome. Fortify the worker in here. Want to repair that if possible. Let's see, bombers. Can I risk attacking the city here? Yes, I can. Alright, let's get some of these guys forward. Decisive victory, sure we could trade cavalry for infantry unit there. And I could go and do an airdrop here. We would be at risk of potentially having a nuke take out a whole bunch of our units. That's fine, we do have a few units in reserve. The embargo against ourselves has ended. Fortify here. And what tiles need to be repaired? These farms and mines. Alright, all that looks good. Okay, we lost cavalry. And I suppose we should get some of these guys in position. Well, some units are here. 2 great war bombers. Alright, we'll leave these guys in case the Americans are feeling suicidal. Well, we'll reposition one of these. Let's go and drop off at Attila's court. There's a nuclear missile. That's gonna hurt. And the nuclear missile has 12 range, I believe. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so Batiras could bite it. Hopefully we will be able to take Suhar down. I don't have anything to help with that apart from a few aircraft. But they will likely die to a nuke. And if I know that a nuke is coming, I might want to go and spread some of these units out ever so slightly. Okay, I didn't get that off, but that'll do. Alright, so thanks everyone for tuning in. I hope it was entertaining despite the hopelessness of it all, and we'll wrap it up here. I'm saving the episode, and thanks everyone for watching. Primeval, signing off.